You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth. And Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live, and we have a special show today. Comedians.
That's right. I am in the mood to laugh. Are you in the mood to laugh?
I'm gonna laugh a lot. We've got 3 comedians, and they're all great.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
I know it. I used to want to be a comedian.
Yeah. Do you know any good jokes?
Yeah. Can we tell one?
Sure.
Okay. It's a highway patrol joke. You ready? Here we go. Highway patrolman's riding down the road. He's fixing to go to lunch. A guy passes him speeding, so he turns around and chases the guy, pulls up beside him, tells him to pull over, and the guy just takes off. So the policeman says, I got to go get him. The highway patrolman takes off, gets up beside him, finally makes him pull over. He said, sir, I wanted to go to lunch, and if you've got a good reason why you were speeding, I'm going to let you go. He looked at him. He said, my wife left me. The patrolman took out the book. He said, that's not good enough. He said, whoa, wait a minute. She left with a highway patrolman, and I thought you were bringing her back. He closed his book, and he says, have a nice day.
Is that a personal experience?
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it out. A good highway patrol joke. We got a lot of great jokes coming up.
Let's see. What's a fish with no eyes?
No fish.
That's why we're not comedians, and we've got 3 coming up. Oh, you have another one?
One more. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Canoe.
Canoe who?
Canoe, come out and play with me. You didn't like that one either, did you? Okay. Those are old jokes. We got some new stuff coming up.
I hear crickets. That's why. We're going to be back in a moment with the professionals.
The fish, I didn't get that one.
Well, it is shaping up to be a very nice Friday after the very soggy week we had, and even the fog that we had out there this morning. Dry air is pushing in from the north with high pressure. Isaac continues to work its way north into Missouri and Arkansas today, bringing them some drenching rain. Our area will be a little hotter than the past few days, but noticeably drier, and that'll be the case even into your Saturday. But over the weekend, all that remnant moisture with Isaac will merge along with a cold front that'll be pressing in from our north. It'll gradually push into the Carolinas and toward the Carolinas as we go to the end of the weekend and into the beginning of next week. That means our rain chances will be on the rise as well. But for today, mostly sunny skies overhead. We'll hit 87 in Murrells Inlet, Myrtle Beach, and North Myrtle Beach, up to 90 in Florence, Darlington, Bennettsville, and Marion. It'll be a very nice afternoon overall, just contending with a little more heat. We'll hold that heat through the weekend with those upper 80s in the forecast for the Grand Strand. Rain chances, not a washout for Sunday, but a 30% chance of a few afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms certainly not being ruled out. A better chance, so up to a 40% chance will be there for your Monday. 30% chance Tuesday and Wednesday before an isolated chance comes in, sticks around for your Thursday. Inland areas, you'll be looking at the low 90s through the weekend. Labor Day, our 40% chance of those showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon. We'll still see highs into the upper 80s. Rain chance sticks around for your Tuesday and Wednesday. So it does look like things get a little unsettled as we go into next week, but certainly not nearly as much rain for next week in comparison to what we had this past week. And at least we get 2 very nice days to enjoy with that sunshine today and tomorrow.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Both the Florence County Treasurer and Auditor are being forced to pay legal fees for using the county attorney's services, why they say they shouldn't be held responsible. 2 people were hurt in a fire early this morning near Loris, and Surfside Beach Town leaders are learning how to make sure the pier meets the Americans with Disabilities Act. Those stories and much more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Fish.
Okay, explain it.
Okay, look here.
Okay.
F-I.
Okay.
S-H.
Okay.
What's a fish with no eyes? Take out that eye.
I got it. That was funny.
We obviously do not do stand-up or jokes, but that's why we brought on some funny people with us today. First up is Cooter Douglas.
Yes, sir. Cooter started with open mic about 5 years ago, and now he's a regular at the House of Blues and the Comedy Cabana. And I've known Cooter when he was in the business, in the entertainment business, you might say. He ran a little club down there, Ducks.
Yeah, Ducks down on Main Street.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Cecil. How about you?
Well, that's good. I mean, I've always thought you were funny.
Yeah.
You know, and now you do this kind of, you know, as a a hobby and
yeah, I enjoy it. It's kind of like a second job. You know, I'm getting ready to retire, and I enjoy doing it. Get to meet a lot of nice comedians from all over the country on. From Last Comic Standing, Comedy Central, Showtime. You know, it's been a lot of fun for me.
So you get to meet all those guys.
Yeah.
And
you know, one of those things, if it ended tonight, I've had a great time with the experience, you know. But well, it's been a lot of fun.
We're going to give you a little bit of time right now. We're going to give you about 3 minutes to kind of do your thing, and that camera right there is going to be pointed at you, and this one over here. So you just do your thing. Okay?
Well, I really wish I'd have brought my Cecil bobblehead dog with me. I got it on the TV.
You got it?
Yeah. And like most bobblehead dolls, they got little skinny bodies and a big old head. Well, the Cecil bobblehead dog's got a big body and a great big old head.
That's right.
I'm amazed that you got to have some strong neck muscles to keep that head up right there. I'm going to tell you, you can't get a ball cap to fit you. I don't believe it. And when the teacher was in elementary school, I bet when they said, lay your head down, Cecil, you was tickled to death to give that neck a rest, wasn't you?
I was.
But I do a lot of stuff. Do a lot of local stuff. You know, here a while back we had the Catholic priest down there in Surfside that won the $100,000 on the Texas Hold'em tournament on TV. You know, and when the paper interviewed him, he said he was going to donate the $100,000 to the church, and said he learned how to play Texas Hold'em and got entered in this tournament on the computer. Then he come out and said that Catholics don't believe that gambling's a sin. Kind of upset the Baptists around town. They didn't like hearing that at all. You know. But I kind of got to thinking about it, Cecil. Them Catholics drink a lot of wine.
Yeah.
Now they've took up with gambling.
Right.
So I went down there the other week for a service, thinking I might want to join up with that crowd.
Yeah.
Now I noticed if you don't get there real early, Cecil, and get you one of them aisle seats, you cannot get a hit off that bong they come slinging down the aisle. You can't get to it, Cecil, I'm telling you. If I've got any suggestions at all for the Pope, I think they need to put some hoses on that thing. So if you're sitting in the middle of the pew, you can still get a token that goes by and all, you know. I think the services will be a whole lot better myself. Now, they might have to spend a little bit more on them communion crackers, you know, once everybody gets the munchies and everything. I believe they'll come out ahead, I don't know. So, well, stuff like that, just kind of current events, life-changing things, you know. Getting older, I get to tell a lot of stuff, what happens to you as you age, you know.
All right, so I want to hear that.
I don't know, some of them I can't tell on TV.
Censored.
Experiences with sugar-free ice cream and that kind of stuff, you know. It gets a laugh, especially with people that's eating those sugar-free products and some of the results that happens from them, you know. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
I notice when I go to the grocery store, everybody has fat-free and they're still fat.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
that's like a buddy of mine. He used to say he'd drink about a half case of beer, and he said, well, I ain't losing no weight. I said, you know, just call this light beer doesn't mean you can drink more and lose weight. That doesn't mean that. But it's been a fun experience for me, Cecil, to do this, and I'm usually the host at the Comedy Cabana, and then I'm the feature act up at the House of Blues from June to Labor Day weekend. The Comedy Zone runs a room up there, and get to meet, you know, like Josh Blue. He won Last Comic Standing a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Manny, who's going to be on here, he travels all over the country, and it's you know, it's not only do I get to see shows and comedians for free, but I, you know, get to make $8 or $10 doing it too. You know. So thank y'all for having me.
Thank you, buddy.
And I love to just listen to you talk, Cooter.
Yes, ma'am. It's that New Jersey accent. That's where I come from.
Stay with us. More comedians coming up.
And welcome back to the special comedian show. We've had one comedian, now we've got another one coming on, and this boy's from Conway.
That's right. Chris Woolley. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me.
We have a local guy. You were also the winner of Best of the Beach Comedian. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So you've been doing this for about 3 years now, and you do the, let's see, House of Blues. You're regular there too, right?
Yep, every Tuesday night. Conway, born and bred. Don't find many too funny people out of Conway.
All right.
Where do you get your material from? Like life experiences, or where do you pull from?
A lot of life experiences. Since January, I've lost 180 pounds. So going through that process, I've been able to gain a lot of material.
Oh, wow. How's it been going through that?
Dreadful. It's the absolute worst 8 months of my life, but I feel like a complete new person, so it's helped out in a lot of ways.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, you're center stage. This is all for you, Chris. We're ready to go, buddy.
Well, I grew up big, and it hindered me plenty of times when I was growing out west with my parents. We had the ability to do that. And one particular time out west, my parents took us an hour out of our way so me and my sister could ride horses into the Grand Canyon. Well, what's the first sign when we pull up? Weight limit to ride the horse, 250 pounds. My dad looked at me and said, "Boy, you better be prepared to lie." And this poor horse, it was a 6-hour ride. And they're trained to walk close to the edge, for more of an adrenaline experience for the rider. My horse was like, "Forget that." I've been losing weight, and I say I took control of it in January. There were a couple of key things that made me realize maybe I need to lose a little bit of weight. Like, I went to take a bath one night. I sat down in the tub. Only the front half of it filled up with water. Plus, I don't know too many people that get as excited as I do walking into a Food Lion.
Well, you just look at what you've done. You've used your weight as part of your comedian act. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about inspirational speaking.
Okay.
Just because it's hard for anybody overweight dealing with the struggles and the bullies in school that I had to deal with. So I just want to be a outreach to people dealing with it. And show them that there's a funny side to it.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, give us some more funny stuff. Give us some more funny stuff.
Oh, my parents, gosh, they never let me forget that I was going to grow up big. Like, even in the presents they would buy me, like, they bought me a sit and spin. What was I going to do with that? I couldn't pull myself around on it. I was always like, I call that thing the sitting stuck. Horrible times. I ended up, despite what my parents may have thought, I ended up getting a girlfriend. I found a girl, but it was the complete wrong girl for me. I wanted to lose some weight, and I wanted to go on a diet, and I tell her, well, she tells me, "Oh, I'll believe that when I see a pig fly." Well, I bought her a mirror and a plane ticket.
All right.
Give me something, buddy. You looking at? I know you got something, buddy. I know you got something else.
My wife, I've been married a year and a half now, and she's from Aner and I'm from Conway, and I did not want to have a redneck wedding, and we ended up having a redneck wedding. We got married in my parents' backyard, got our gift registry done at the Dollar General. Our honeymoon was in Biloxi, Mississippi, where we stayed on Mullet Lake. And I wish I was making this up.
Mullet Lake.
Mullet Lake. It is a true place. You could Google that.
That's pretty good. Well, man, we thank you. We thank you for being on the show with us, Chris.
Thanks for having me. It's a fun time.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Check him out, Chris Woolley.
At the House of Blues, and he's all around. No telling where he'll be next.
All over Southeast, trying to make it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thanks so much.
Stick with us. We have Manny Oliveira coming up next. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on our special comedian show, and we have another one with us now.
All right, Manny. Pronounce it.
Oliveira.
Oliveira. You can't do anything.
I cannot do it.
You have no discernible skills.
I cannot do it.
This is all you do.
Hey, this guy's at the Comedy Cabana. He travels all over Atlanta, everywhere.
Doing around the world, actually.
Yeah, you've been doing it how long now?
October 1st will be 35 years.
Wow.
I started when I was 2.
2 years old. I was in television 40, so I started when I was 5. That's not funny. All right.
You've been around the world. Who has the best laugh?
Actually, coming here, you get a cross section of people, and so you kind of get that big hearty laugh here. The Midwest is another place. Tourist towns in the Midwest. The Bahamas, they're great. London, was terrific. Amsterdam, I don't remember. But they told me I was there.
You were there.
I was definitely there. But you told me you've been married 3 times.
Yes, I have my 3rd wife right now.
That's kind of like getting your manhood caught in a car door, opening up the door, stepping back and saying, I think I'm going to try that one more time.
This is the last time. I finally found the right person.
Oh, really? How long have you been married this time?
15 years.
In a row?
In a row, straight up.
Oh, my God. And you're married too, Amanda?
Yeah, I'm married too.
If things don't work out, call me.
Right.
No, No, really, I'm getting too old to be specific, you know. At this point in my life, it's just MapQuest and the Weather Channel. That's it. What's it like today? Let's go somewhere, and then you never end up going. I was married too. My ex-wife, unfortunately, fell down the stairs.
She did or you did?
No, she did 7 times.
Man.
Oh yeah,
terrible.
She could. Oh boy, she could snap right back up. I remember one night we were laying in bed. She turned around to me. She said, "Whisper something dirty to me." I said, "The kitchen." Somebody please clean that up. No, but how do you like being married? What do you feel about being married?
Man, I love being married. It's great.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really do. It's just, I get to talk to my wife every day, and we have fun, and it's just a great experience.
God, it sounds like a whip hollering time. The way you explain it.
I know it. I was trying to think of how.
And how did you meet your husband?
We were dance partners together for Dancing with the Horry County Stars.
Really?
I was the star and he was the dancer.
And you guys?
And here we are.
Just from a dance?
Yeah. Oh, dancing can be
well, you're
fun.
My kind of date.
Got married from a dance.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I've been doing some dancing myself. It's just usually crawling out windows and things like that. Never date a girl who lives on the 3rd floor.
It's hard to get out.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like the definition of eternity is from the time you kiss till the time she leaves. But now you're from South Carolina?
I'm originally from Darlington.
Yeah. And you are from?
Ohio.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people from Ohio.
Lots of us here.
Sometimes I think Ohio's closed.
I know, we all came here.
Everybody's down here. Where you from? Ohio. Yep. I go, yeah, well, what's going on up there? Nothing.
Nothing. That's why we're here.
I saw Cooter out here. You know, I can't understand a darn thing he said.
That's that northern accent.
Guy sitting next to me going, by the way, he just said this. Oh, yeah. Didn't even sound like it. And I'm Catholic, so I didn't appreciate his humor. And I saw the guy lost 170 pounds. Isn't that inspirational?
That is very inspirational. I need to lose some too myself. Yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah. I knew you were thinking that, man.
It's your show, you know. It's just you could, yeah, you know, just run.
I do a lot of running.
But I love coming down here because Myrtle Beach is the only place it's the place in America where people too tired and lazy to drive to Florida.
That's why they come here. Manny, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll do it again.
We will.
Manny Olivera, you can check him out all over the world. All right, we'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We hope you enjoyed our comedian special today.
I did. I was trying to think of some more jokes, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, I can't share any.
I don't know. I'm not a very good joke teller, but these guys did a great job. And they are always, let's see, you can find them at the Comedy Cabana, the House of Blues, anywhere around. They travel all over and do all kind of fun stuff.
And I love going to comedy places because you just sit and laugh. I mean, what is better than laughing?
Just laughing.
For a couple hours.
That's right.
Always
Except when I tell a joke, they boo or they got crickets or something.
Do they throw tomatoes at you?
Yeah, throw tomatoes or stuff
you gotta
like that.
learn how to dodge those. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good one.